Spurs looking to potentially add in the January transfer window Thomas Lemar from a move to the Spanish capital to London. What do you think?
Listen, what this guy's shown at Atleti, you wouldn't buy him in a heartbeat. He's got no goals and no assists. Seriously.
Apart from that.
What was it, 90 million? Want to kick the pants off 90 million?
But did they specify which currency?
Well, right now, regardless of the currency, who's going to part with any money for this guy? Unless it's a no-brainer, unless you're getting him for 20 million.
Now, I sense a miss here.
Are Atleti really going to turn around after spending that amount of money on him, not far off 12 months ago, and then let him go for 20 million? I just don't see it at all.
And you see guys like Lo Celso, who's gone there with hope of playing more than he has done, and he's not.
No.
So, no. A lot of journalists in Italy right now are saying this is a done deal, that he's pretty much agreed he wants to stay, a fee's been agreed, and it makes sense.
He's found his niche.
Yes.
At one time, he was up to the pace of the Premier League. But the reason he's at Roma now is because he can't take the pace of the Premier League. There's no doubt that Serie A is just, in terms of pace, you know, you can argue all day about quality and tactics and all that stuff, but in terms of the pace of the game, it's just a little notch down from the Premier League as far as pace. And that's why this guy's doing well.
Yep. Because
when he's playing in a game that has a certain pace to it, he can read it. He can win balls.
Yeah.
He can position himself in the correct place. And that's why he's doing so well at Roma. So if I'm him, I'm staying exactly where I am because, again, this is where he belongs right now in his career.
Makes sense. Now, we've spoken a lot about Arsenal maybe lacking a spine, maybe defensive deficiencies.
See, come on, let's be honest. He's past that. He's past his best. When there was talk of him going to United, 18 months ago?
About that.
We were saying that. I was certainly saying it. He's past his best. He wasn't starting regularly for Bayern. And he hasn't been starting regularly for Bayern since. I mean, the guy is past his best. So why would Arsenal want a guy in his position when they've already got a couple of guys who are past the best? You got Mustafi, past his best. You got David Luiz, who you can't rely on defensively. You throw Boateng in there. It's just the same as them. You either can't rely on him now because of his legs, or he's past that.
You get three cartons of milk. They're all past their best, but one of them's going to be fresher than the rest. Is he a better past his best than the other two that are past their best?
Well, that's just stupid.
Thank God. To leave Man United.
Absolutely.
Where to?
I think somebody in the Premier League would take a chance on him. I think maybe a Bournemouth or a team like that who play football, who do try and get players in the box after good passing of the ball and good build-up play, because that's what this guy was all about when he was doing well in certainly in a better Man United team. I think if anybody, he suffered most because he's all about, in my opinion, filling a hole in the middle of the park, doing a job, but getting in the box and getting on the end of things. That's how I saw his career progressing. But because of the situation at United, it's pretty much become stagnant. Guy has very few Premier League goals and assists to his name over the last couple of years. And so it becomes surplus to requirements at United.
Stay with United to end it. And Toni Kroos.
It would be great for Man United. But why would Toni Kroos go to Man United? You know, he's 30 years of age. He's won almost everything there is to win. Unless he's lost that desire to win things, why is he going to Man United? You know, Man United are a ways off of winning a major tournament. We're talking 2-3 years maybe from winning a major tournament. Does Toni Kroos want to go to United and maybe win the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup? Because that's kind of where United are right now. There's no guarantees whether it's going to be next season, the season after that, the season after that, when they're competing at the highest level. So, apart from the fact, I think Toni Kroos is still important to Real Madrid. I just don't see how this happens at all.
I've got to end by talking about this kid, okay? Who is it you always get him confused with? Blazing Saddles. That was like in the 40s.
Tottenham Lemar.
I just want
In
you
the
to...
40s at all.
Just want you to give him a mention so you don't get
Rubbish.
confused. Blazing Saddles. What age are you?
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.